baby. Let's go for the Gorehound. Okay, so even with the Gorehound, now we're gonna go for the Broodspinner. So the Broodspinner with the Gorehound's gonna create like a 5 billion triggers. Let's go. Bam! Look at all of the Gorehound triggers with our roots. Look, I don't even know what I'm trying to find with the Surveil. We do get to Surveil like 73 times, so like maybe we just be a little bit more picky. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe we just set up the graveyard. Maverick, get out of here. Yeah, we're just clicking buttons. I don't even know what I'm looking for, right? Walk-in closet. Oh my god. This deck is, I'm telling you what, I'm not just saying this. This deck is a load of fun. Let's just go straight into combat, and we are so wide that we're good to go. Yeah, there's nothing I'm missing here. Bang, bang, bang with our nice whiteboard. Now that was the Golgari Swarm. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man to Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. And today's deck is going to be a return to Insidious Roots. Let's go back to our roots and throw a little bit of spin on top here. So yeah, a little bit of a spin, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, we're going back to our roots. We're putting a spin on the roots. All the low hanging puns aside, we got the Broodspinner here. So if you're not familiar with Insidious Roots, creature tokens you control have add 1 mana of any color. Whenever 1 or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 green plant creature token, then put a +1/+1 counter on each plant you control. So obviously the plan here is to go nice and wide. So what are we gonna do here? We obviously have to have a lot of things that, you know, get removed from the graveyard by themselves. We also have Tyvar. Tyvar and Insidious Roots are, you know, I guess I'm calling out, if you're not familiar with this, you may activate abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures have haste. +1 untapped up to 1 target creature. Mill 3 cards, and you may return a creature card with mana value 2 less from the graveyard to the battlefield. So we have plenty of those kind of things here. This is kind of the magic that makes the deck work, but we have plenty of new toys with Duskmourn. Let's go ahead and get into the first one, the Broodspinner. The Broodspinner, this not only is it cute with the googly eyes, come on, not all spiders have to be hideous. He just wants a friend. No one would like him because he's got the, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna be the friend. Reach whenever it enters Surveil 2. The reason why we're actually, if you notice, we're actually running 20 lands, and I think you can kind of get away with 20 lands here because the Rubblebelt Maverick surveils 2 when it enters. The Snarling Gorehound surveils 1 whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters. The Dreamthief, actually, you might want to draw this up to 1. I'm only running 2 right now, but the Dreamthief also surveils 1, so you have so much surveil action. The Broodspinner also surveils 2 that you really, it's not that hard to get into like your 3rd and 4th lands here. As long as you have 1, you could probably make it work, but either way, Broodspinner for 6, we're going to sacrifice it, create a number of 1/1 black and green insect creature tokens with flying equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Now, it is pretty easy to kind of, with all the surveil, it is easy to kind of fill up your graveyard. Plus, when you go for these insect tokens, keep in mind that with Insidious Roots, these, they don't have to be plants. They can just be insect. Like, obviously, it doesn't make plant tokens, but because they're tokens at all, the Insidious Roots still works with them. It's really, really cool. And like I said, with Agatha's Soul Cauldron, now, when you exile a target card from the graveyard, a creature exiled this way, you're going to get a +1/+1 counter, and now, whenever you have +1/+1 counters on them, you're going to be able to give them activated abilities. So that's kind of our next thing here with the activated ability things. You can give the Broodspinner. This is an activated ability. So you can give any creature the Broodspinner's ability. That's pretty freaking sweet. So this, it just keeps going and going. You just give any sort of creature you want, you exile the Broodspinner from your graveyard, and now they all have this. Sacrifice it, and then you can create a number of black and green insect creature tokens with the number of cards in your graveyard, and you can just keep doing this. You can keep passing this with the Soul Cauldron on and on and on and on. It's so great. That's why I'm running 1 Deathbloom Ritualist. Just a fun card. It can really kind of break the can really break like your like mid-range game wide open by adding X of any mana color. And with the Tyvar, the +1 up to untap up to 1 target creature has been, I mean, it's a little bit, I don't want to say useless. I don't want to say useless, but it has been a little underwhelming in times past. But if you can get that with like a Deathbloom Ritualist, that can be pretty fun here. So I also have the walk-in closet. You may play land cards from your graveyard, and then when you unlock this door, you may cast spells from your graveyard this turn. If it would be a card, blah, 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 exile it instead. I have one of these. I don't know, I think it's a decent little one-off. You can kind of get it back. What I also like about, we have one little Peerless Recycling. Obviously, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. In case you do kind of like get rid of some stuff, you need to, well, recycle, for lack of a better word. You can also get, promise a gift for 2, which is kind of nice. I have another Osteomancer Adept. So Death Touch, until end of turn, you may cast creature spells from your graveyard by foraging. We don't have a whole lot of food. I don't think we really have any food, to be honest with you. But you can go for the forage, and then you can get stuff from your graveyard. This also activates the Insidious Roots. And again, with the Adept, you can go for the Tyvar, and you may activate abilities of creatures you control with haste. So you can just put out this Adept and immediately just tap it. Immediately just tap it, and then just start playing stuff from your graveyard. So I do like this as a one-off. You also have like the Broodspinner and everything like that. With as far as the abilities, we have the Cynical Loner. I slept on this card for a long time, but whenever it survives, you can search your library for a card, put it into your graveyard. This is so good because you can just put down like a Rubblebelt Maverick. You can just put down one of the Deathbloom Ritualists, because again, with the Cauldron, you can just put this into the graveyard. Now you got it into the graveyard. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of the match, and now you got the Soul Cauldron that you can pass on to other different abilities onto other creatures. I think we kind of blabbed on it long enough. Of course, we got like Disfigure and Anoint with Affliction, because you need those kind of removal for mono red. I don't want to lose we don't want to auto lose the mono red here, but of course that's what we like. We got the Haywire Mite for those ley lines and stuff like that. So plenty of things to like here. Plenty of silver bullets, especially with the Overlord of the Balemurk. You know, just want to have a little bit of fun here. Let's see if we can get some Insidious Roots action here. But the core, I love this Broodspinner, and that is what we're gonna do, baby. Let's put a spin on it. But as always, we're going to give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially, which means the absolute world to me. I gotta get the usual cliches. Well, like I said, I don't really know. I mean, you can just join the Discord. Honestly, you don't have to, like, you know, pay me money or anything to join the Discord. I'll just talk to you for free, so I don't really know what else I can really offer as in terms of a perk. Eventually we'll get perks and stuff like that, but I am continuing to fake it until I make it, because it is my dream to become a content creator. So consider joining the channel. That really helped me out, and I really do appreciate all of you that do. But do just keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Usual. Well, let's go and get this dub as usual. We got our new Broodspinner, man. I cannot believe how good the stupid little googly-eyed spider has been. Let's go and set this up. Let's get it. I don't think it's really that important to get Haywire Mite down, especially turn 1. What are we playing against? Alright, most likely going to be the old red ley line, but no removal, but that's okay. The Broodspinner is so nice for multiples of reasons. Obviously, we like to surveil. More than anything, I think 20 lands right now. Tyvar, and get rid of that. Yeah, I think we should kind of dump everything into the graveyard more often than not. But what I like about the Broodspinner, obviously we can set up our graveyard, which is like imperative to the deck. We can kind of dig for that Insidious Roots kind of quicker. But most importantly, I won't say most, it's definitely not most importantly, but a big cherry on top is the stupid Slick Shot Show Off. We can block with a Reach. And because it's got 2 power, yeah, of course they can have Monstrous Rage, but if they don't have Monstrous Rage, we can just block it. So speaking of the devil, there's the damn Slick Shot. Alrighty. It's tempting. I could go for another Broodspinner, or I could just go for a Tyvar, and then hold up. It's Tyvar or, man, I don't know, maybe it's a Haywire Mite. I know it sounds kind of crazy, because it's like, why are you dropping the Haywire Mite? Because this way, let's do this. I kind of screw up. I'm not going to lie. My thought process was, we'll keep it in the Anoint with Affliction. Alright, I gotta slow down a little bit. No attacks. We're looking to block. I should have not done the Haywire Mite. I should have done the Disfigure. My thought process initially, before I got a little too hasty, I'm not even the red deck, and I'm getting too hasty, but was going for the Haywire Mite's Monstrous Rage, so that we could kill or sacrifice the Haywire Mite in case they did have Monstrous Rage, because that kicks it up to 3 toughness. And then the Broodspinner would be able to trade with it for the 2 toughness. But obviously, I kind of screwed up my sequencing there. Nevertheless, I still think I'm gonna block. I made my bed. I gotta sleep in it. I made my bed. Gotta sleep in it, man. Let's go ahead and double block. If they do have Monstrous Rage, we'll still get the kill, because 4 toughness can. I don't think they can do that. Maybe Monstrous Rage and a Dreadmar's Ire, whatever the hell that thing's called. So they do have Rage, which sucks. We're still gonna get the kill unless they have that stupid that 1 toughness card. No way! No! What? Come on! Oh my god, I deserve this. Okay, I full blown deserve this, because I for one, I messed up my sequencing, and wow, yeah, I can't even lie to you. I kind of deserve this. So it's not the end of the world just yet, unless they have a fling. If they have a fling, I'm just dead, right? Because we can't get the kill with the Broodspinners now. We're gonna take 4. Bane Splitter. Okay, at least we know that we're gonna survive. We're gonna at least live another turn here. So, bang, bang, bang. Just a casual 8. Just a casual 8. You know, whatever. And then they just... Oh, I forgot about... I literally forgot about that. They even killed my... Okay. At least we get to kill the Anoint, the Affliction. And you know what? Because they have all this stuff here, we have an exile ability. If this was a kill spell, I would use it now. If this was a kill spell, we just use it now. But because it's exile, we'll just let them do their thing. Felonious Rage in Turn Inside Out is not going to save them. Oh yeah. Despite that Haywire Mite, I'm so sorry, Haywire Mite. I did you dirty. Emberheart Challenger, sure. I'm hoping that they get a little overzealous. Okay, come on, pass. Come on, use the rage or whatever. Come on. I think we're sitting pretty good here, actually. There we go. Okay, so Monstrous Rage, we are looking absolutely beautiful here. So we disfigure the Challenger, and now we just go for Anoint with Affliction on the little bird. Get lost, bird brain. Let's go. All right. So they lose the Cacophony Scab. We go for Tyvar. Here we go. And you know what? We actually have that. We're going to do right by you. We're going to do right by the little Mite. Ooh, can you go for Broodspinner or can you go for the Mite? I think we're going to go for the Mite, though. I think this makes the most sense just because sacrifice. We have another Tyvar, too. So I think we kind of had the luxury of going for the Mite. We could have gone for the Broodspinner. But I'm 2 lands away from being able to use the Broodspinner's ability. Scampy. Shrimp Scampy, sure. Yeah, this is... Yeah, if they're tapping out for this, let's go ahead and just... Yeah, we'll make use of this, right? Don't think it really matters here, but whatever. But now we gain that 2 life, which is very nice. So at 16 life, they only have 1 more card left in their hand. Another land. I think, what? I mean, I don't really have another move here. Let's just go for the Restless Cottage and get a food. Food we can eat later for 3 life. So this is probably going to get a little grindy. We'll just take the... I don't think it really matters here. We'll take the Challenger. Tyvar is not really doing a whole lot right now. I guess we'll just untap the Cottage, even though it's not going to do anything. I guess they can kind of pretend that we have another Disfigure. We at least instill the fear into their mind. Swifty, sure. If they swing in on Tyvar, we have another one. Plus, if they swing in on Tyvar, my face is safe for now. Insidious... Oh! Let's waste absolutely 0 time. I am going to have to pay 1 for this Tyvar, but it's a small price to pay for salvation. See what we got here. Alright, who do we want to go with here? Broodspinner? Oh, I think we're going to go for the Broodspinner. We could go for the Mite, but I think the Broodspinner is a little bit better here, so let's get some more surveil action. Yeah, oh, that's even better. This is exactly why we like the Broodspinner. I can't even believe how good the stupid, googly-eyed little cute spider is in this deck. Let's go ahead and just ramp it up to the high heavens. Let's get our Insidious Roots going. Alright, so now we got a decent board here. You alive? You alive? Oh, they're alive. Okay, they are alive. You know what? Let's just... do I want to put the Broodspinner in harm's way? What can they really do here? I guess they're not targeting the like my fate, right? Because if they're not dealing combat damage, I don't think they can self-sack the Scamp. But I think we'll just do it. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. So they will get to pick off the Tyvar. Honestly, though, like I think Tyvar, we kind of already made our bed. Like I think we're good here. To be honest with you, we don't really need a Tyvar at this point to win. It is unfortunate that we can't swing in with the Broodspinner and then untap it and then get the insects, but I don't think we're in that much danger here. Combat's over. Catalyst Sellsword, they're not even flinging it. They're just playing it down. I mean, that's fine with me. Snarling Gorehound, sure. But now we have Insidious Roots. Now we kind of have our thing going on here. I think we're good to go, baby. Let's go for the Gorehound. Okay, so even with the Gorehound, now we're going to go for the Broodspinner. So the Broodspinner with the Gorehound is going to create like a 5 billion triggers. Let's go. Bam! Look at all of the Gorehound triggers with our roots. Let's go. Oh my god. I don't even know what I'm trying to find with the Surveil. Okay, honestly, like, that's pretty good, right? Exiling versus red. I mean, that's pretty great. We do get to Surveil like 73 times, so like maybe we just be a little bit more picky. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe we just set up the graveyard. Maverick, get out of here. Yeah, we're just clicking buttons. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Okay, you know what? Another one. They really want me to have this, but I don't really care. Maverick, get out of here. All right, cool. Now we'll just go for the Maverick and get these tokens going. So now that we don't have Tyvar, obviously these insect tokens, because it doesn't have to be a plant token. All the tokens are mana dorks. I'm come to think of it, like, maybe I should have just kept the Anoint with Affliction. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I thought we were just gonna have a little fun with it. But look at my board. Look at my board. I think we're so wide that I think my stupid microphone is probably covering up half the thing. Alright, let's see. I think we'll just go ahead and block all. And then chump block here if they've got Monstrous Rage, whatever. Maybe we just block one here. I don't know. I kind of would like to keep my Snarling Gorehound, just for the fun. If they have, well, I mean, again, like Monstrous Rage or whatever, I think this is a pretty good... Whatever. If they got Monstrous Rage, we still have 15 life. I've got a food. I've got a Restless Cottage. We can still build the board. Bane Splitter does not give trample, so that's fine. 4, so that's fine. I've got plenty, and I mean plenty of insects, I promise you that. Plenty of tokens here. You gotta love the Golgari Swarm. And they're out. I mean, they got one card left in the hand. We got the Anoint with Affliction. I think it's like our third one. This game really wanted me to have it, which is very nice of them. But I'm just gonna do this instead. They're tapped out. So hold on. Can we actually put a +1/+1 on each counter or plant we control? I think we just win, right? A Broodspinner just for good measures. Just for good measures? Sure, why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and get this down here, but I think we just win anyway, right? Walk-in closet, oh my god. This deck is, I'm telling you what, I'm not just saying this. This deck is a load of fun. We have one walk-in closet and Forgotten Cellar. I think in like certain matchups, that could be really good. But now we just go for the Maverick. We'll bump up another plant token. Again, I probably can't even see the damn thing. It's going so wide. But they're tapped out, and this is enough damage here, right? I don't even think we have to worry about the Anoint with Affliction. Let's just go straight into combat, and we are so wide that we're good to go. Yeah, there's nothing I'm missing here. Bang, bang, bang with our nice wide board. Now that was a Golgari Swarm. Let's go. That one felt really good. I'm really liking that spider. Boss Hoss. Well, we got like a good rhyme here. We got the Broodspinner and the Roots. I think we're good to go. This is like pretty much exactly what you need. We also have the Disfigure in case we are going against the dreaded mono red. Don't see that mono red, but honestly, I'm not really that upset. Cynical Loner. This is a card, man. I honestly have been sleeping on the Cynical Loner. I do like it a lot, especially in this deck for, like, you know, I mean, you can just kind of put like a Rubblebelt Maverick, I think it's called. It's the Maverick. I can't remember the first part, but nevertheless, let's go and get our Cynical Loner down. And a cut down. No problem. No problem. No problemo. That does set up our Delirium for our lovely little Brood Spider. So I don't think we have to be too worried about anything yet. Fabled Passage is a little weird if they're just going for mono black. Why are you running Fabled Passage then? Deep Cavern Bat, alright. So I actually don't mind this that much. It is a little annoying. It is a little annoying just because obviously we want like the Roots, but we have 2 forms of removal, so no matter what they do. And considering that we do have like the Restless Cottage, we'll kind of like, you know, we might want to drop the Cottage, bide our time, take it slow. We'll see. Deep Cavern Bat, honestly, like the Deep Cavern Bat, as long as you're packing removal, isn't that bad? I mean, right now we can breathe easy, but like, it can be absolutely anxiety inducing when they just take your best thing. I get it, man. Oh, alright, Ruthless Negotiation. I think it's gonna go through the Cottage. I mean, this comes in. I don't think we really need it. Plus, if they're gonna go for my hand, we're gonna have to be a little bit more meticulous here. So, I think we'll just go for the Dreamthief, and then we'll have one of our, choices here between the other 3 cards in our hand. Well, yeah, let's definitely get that into the graveyard. That's definitely one of those Cynical Loner cards, the Silver Bullets. I like the card a lot for, like, the Soul Cauldron. But I think we'll just set up our Roots and be on our way. Why are they doing Fabled Passage? I wonder if they were running any, like, landfall stuff. Maybe, like, the Lizard. The Black Lizard. Like, why else would they be running Fabled Passage? Bandit's Talents. Alright. See, I was kind of worried about this as well. I think we're just going to get rid of it. I don't really care. The bat can live. I don't really care about the bat. I want to keep my spider around. Unfortunately, they do not make me discard the lovely spider. Please, do not hopeless nightmare me. I was going to say, because we could have kept the Dream Thief and like gone for the, maybe we should have gone for the spider first. Because the Dream Thief, we can, if we would have discarded the Dream Thief, we could have used that to discard. But then Surveil also lets you set up your draws, so like I don't know which one's better. Why are they swinging in on me? That was bizarre. Like why? All right, I'm gonna do something kind of crazy here. Let's go. Let's not go for the Broodspinner. I'm gonna go for the Dream Thief because this is more mana efficient. Plus, we do get to kind of ramp. We do ramp in a way because now our little plant is a mana dork. That was so weird. Why did they swing in with a Deep Cavern Bat? That was, I don't know what they got planned, but that was a little silly. Ruthless Negotiation, I mean, that's kind of fine. I guess it'll be Disfigure. If I don't have to worry about a bat, I think we'll just get rid of Disfigure. They draw a card, but now they're tapped out. Another Broodspinner. I love this bat. Good lord, not a bat. We don't like bats in this deck. We like spiders. Let's go ahead and drop the Broodspinner. All right, what we got here? Tyvar. Well, we can't pass on a Tyvar, right? Like, no way. Oh, no way. That's why we Surveil. That's the best card in the deck, so. I guess we'll go for another Broodspinner. We might as well. I mean. And, oh, Anoint with Affliction. I think we're just going to say no to that, but we will keep our Tyvar, obviously. Setting up our draws quite nicely here. So even if they do, I am a little bit worried if they have like a Shelly. Another bat. Oh my god, maybe I should have kept it, but nah, we'll be fine. Still have 2 Broodspinners. They get rid of, whoa. I guess I guess they know that we have 4 mana to play with, so I guess they want the that instead. But hello, Tyvar. Let's see what we got here. Maverick. Should be a Maverick or a Loner. I think it's just gonna have to be the Loner because the Maverick can actually do another Insidious Roots trigger. But maybe we just go for the Broodspinner here. Let's go ahead and just set up. Lands. Do we need lands? 1, 2. Let me kind of count this out here. I think we're fine here. Because, I mean, with the Broodspinner and, like, the ramping up of the tokens here, I think we're pretty good here. I definitely made a mistake here. Should have gone for the Maverick to make 1 more token, because we have Tyvar. That kind of gives haste anyway, so. I definitely am prone to make a few sequencing errors with the Insidious Roots. You definitely have to be kind of meticulous, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But still noteworthy. Well, I have nothing in my hand, so I don't know. I guess they wanted to maybe get into the graveyard so they can go for the flashback just to draw. But that is, that's 6 mana to draw 1 card. That's pretty wild. Rankle's Prank. I mean, we got the, yeah, I don't really care that much about this, right? Let's go and take a look at our graveyard. I don't think I really care that much. I mean, I would like to get another Broodspinner to kind of go off here, but like, you know, whatever. Deal 2, not that big of a deal. Can we go for the Broodspinner? Let's do this. If I tap, Loner's looking pretty good here. No, I don't know. Do we just want to attack or be aggressive here? If we do this and go for Tyvar, let's untap. Let's do this. Let's untap. Still can't go for the Broodspinner because we're 1 mana off. Math's kind of hard sometimes. Let's go for the Dream Thief. I don't know. Should be a little bit more cautious about what we're doing here, but you know what? Let's just swing in here. Cynical Loner. Let's go ahead and drop another thing into the graveyard. Let's go for a Maverick, and then we'll go for double Maverick. That seems okay. I am a little bit worried. About a board wipe here, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's end the turn. Because I didn't go for the I didn't go for the first Maverick because of that reason. So like going for another Maverick doesn't make sense. Let's just hold still in case they do have, God forbid, some sort of board wipe, so that we can rebuild the roots. I think we played that right. I think we're looking pretty good here. Obviously, I'm looking to go for another Broodspinner just to get the tokens out. That seems pretty fun. Go for the throw on the Loner. Well, looking like you're gonna be pretty lonely in the graveyard. Okay, I don't know. Should I attack first and then untap with the Tyvar? I guess we'll just kind of do this now. Whatever. Let's do this. Probably should, right? I don't care. We're having fun. We're having fun with this match. Broodspinner, and look at all of our insect tokens. That's the point of the deck. I really want to emphasize the damn, whatchamacallit, the Broodspinner here, so whatever. So Insidious Roots, we're going to go ahead and do that, and I think we're going to get one more, because again, now our Golgari, like little tokens, like oh max, they're insects, but they're not spiders technically, but it doesn't matter what they are technically, because we win. Broodspinners, Tyvar, and a Cauldron. I think we'll go ahead and keep this. So if we can just get into the Insidious Roots, I think there would be like literally no problems whatsoever. But the Broodspinner, this is why we run the Broodspinner, baby. So I am a little nervous about mono red because I don't have any whatchamacallit, removal, but that's kind of why we have the Broodspinner here. So let's get into our third land. If we were playing against red, I would definitely be surveilling very aggressively for some removal. But wow, okay, we got some land here. We definitely want at least the marsh. We know that. Do we want the fourth land? I'm going to say no. Seed of Hope. Okay, so this is going to be probably Sultai Reanimation nonsense, probably. So we have the Soul Cauldron, though. I mean, honestly, if we're going to have any match with the Soul Cauldron, this is the kind of the deck to do it. But the Soul Cauldron with the Broodspinner is so freaking nice. And you know what? I think we'll get down the Tyvar first. It's more mana efficient this way, but sets up our Delirium with our little cute spider. Ooh, there we go, baby. We got a Haywire Mite, and we're looking absolutely phenomenal. So next turn, we're actually going to screw them up pretty badly. We can sacrifice the Haywire Mite, get rid of the Beanstalk, and then we can go for the Soul Cauldron on whatever they're milling or whatever the hell. This might not even be Sultai. This might just be Simic. Another Beanstalk. This might just be Simic. Okay. Oh, we really like... Okay, I really like the Ritualist. I really like this card, but it can be a little cloggy in your hand, unfortunately. But I still think we're sitting pretty good here. Alright, so Tyvar typically in times past has been a little bit, I don't want to say useless, but, you know. So before we sacrifice the Mite, let's do this. Yeah. I think we just drop the Soul Cauldron. Let's go ahead and start ripping down their graveyard here. So I guess we'll just untap the Broodspinner first. Whatever. We're just kind of being cute here, but yeah, we don't have anything to really. We don't have a creature to exile here, but that's okay. I guess we'll pop this off now. I mean, we can make the case that we should wait here, but now we can go for the Soul Cauldron on the Mite. Nothing in the graveyard to kind of really tickles my fancies yet. But the only thing you have to kind of be worried about is like the Soul Cauldron. Yeah, I'm still gonna do it here, but you have to be kind of worried because obviously that does take away from the Delirium Spider. What you got here? So I'm not even like exactly sure if I want like you can make a case that I maybe shouldn't have done that. Oh, into the football. Well, I guess I don't really have to worry about that anymore. So alright, I guess we're just gonna push damage then. Alright, screw it. And there's our lovely Insidious Roots, right on cue. I guess we'll go for another brew. I guess I kind of would like to see at least one more land. We kind of are clogged up here. Again, that Ritualist, we love the Ritualist, but mostly in the graveyard with this Soul Cauldron. And we'll go ahead and just dump out in the graveyard. But this is actually not that bad, because now we have at least a use for the Rubblebelt Maverick. We could wait for the Roots, though. There's a lot of sequencing decisions in this deck, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played Roots in a while, so I am probably playing a little bit, a little sus, but we'll manage what we can. Cash grab, okay. So this is gonna be the Krabby Patty deck for sure. They just want to mill, get their Beanstalk value, and then just go for the Crab, but I think this is okay. So untap you, it doesn't really do a whole lot here, but I'm gonna wait for the Maverick until we get the Roots down, maybe. I don't know. Slide a hand. I gotta build a deck with it. I haven't run the Krabby Patty yet, but I am a fan of the secret formula, so we're gonna see what's in that secret formula. We're gonna brew it up here soon. Let's go for this. I think we're looking pretty okay. They're gonna go for the Krabby Patty, obviously. So maybe I just want to get wide. I think this deck has a pretty big problem versus wide decks, to be honest with you. So now that we got our Insidious Roots, let's go for our lovely Tyvar. And what do we got here? I guess, I mean, there's nothing wrong with another Broodspinner here, so. Surveil 2. Disfigure? No, that's not good. No, that's not good. Alright. We got, I mean, the world's kind of our oyster at this point. We could go for the, we could go for our little squirrel friend here. Squirrel Warlock, but I think we'll go for the Cauldron first. I think the Cauldron, yeah, this is pretty much better here. You gonna counter it? Oh, no, you're gonna go for Crab. Okay. So go for Krabby Patty. Because they know that once I start going for Agatha, I'm probably gonna take the Soul Cauldron. Well, let's untap. Let's tap him for mana first, right? I didn't go. You know, we'll do this. Let's tap for mana. Let that resolve because obviously, might as well get our value out of that. So, and then we'll go for the Adept, I guess. And then with the Adept, this is so what I love about this. The Adept works very, very well with our lovely little Tyvar, because we can actually tap this right away. But I think it's still better to go for the Soul Cauldron here. You know what? I'm just going to start maybe, I don't know, man. Go for the Overlord. That's kind of, doesn't really do a whole lot. It is kind of get rid of the enchantment stuff for the Broodspinner, but I think we're at least one turn off from doing that anyway. Let's go ahead and get this little spider, nice and big. We could actually go for the, yeah, I keep forgetting, man. Oh my god, there's just, Roots is one of the most fun decks you'll pilot because it's so bizarre how it plays. You think your turn's done, and then it just keeps going and going and going. But I'm gonna swing in here. This is not a sneeze-worthy attack. Unless they have something to bounce it or something. Another crab, but they, oh my god, this is actually not that bad because they take 2 this way. And this comes in tapped, and I've already attacked. Like, I've already attacked, so they can tap these things. It's not like they have lethal on the back end. No, I think we'll just... I can tap this, but I don't think that does anything, right? No, I don't think that does anything, so we'll just let that go. But we get our damage through 4. I mean, like... The thing is, I'm not even joking you, the blue season is the one card that they can kind of clear for card advantage, like a board wipe, a blue board wipe, I guess you could say, it would be the blue seasons. But that card actually lets us keep our tokens, so we would keep all of our tokens, and I don't think they're going to be able to come back from this, to be honest with you. Can't get cocky. You know what, honestly, do I even really care if they kill Tyvar? Not really. I mean... Go for it, I don't care. I'm not sacrificing creatures. You have 6 life, my friend. You have 6 life. Cash grab, okay. Like I said, even if they do have the blue board wipe thingy, we keep our tokens, and like, how do they survive this? They don't survive this. That's how. GG's. Takahiro, hello, hello. I'll keep this, it's fine to me. We do have a Pain Lands, again. I'm telling you what, man, the mono red has been everywhere. Whenever you open a hand and you have 0 removal, I just get nervous. You're on the draw. If they just drop down that ley line, the heart starts fluttering, the blood pressure raises, it gets crazy, but hey, we're not playing that right now. Virtual Persistence on my little Gorehound, that is completely fine with me. So yeah, we can just go ahead and set this up, and this is why we can run 20 lands in this deck, because there's so much surveilling with the Rubblebelt Maverick, and our lovely Broodspinner that it just doesn't matter. Haywire Mite. I think I will take the Mortuary. It does come in tapped, but like really, we can just kind of set up our, whatchamacallit, our Cauldron here. So like, I think it's fine. And if this is Sultai Reanimation, Jace, wow, okay. I wonder if they're going to take the Jace and make my Broodspinner small, or are they just going to do like the draw? No. They're going to mill themselves? Okay, okay, well, let's go ahead and drop down the Soul Cauldron. We can kind of get rid of that. I mean, yeah, I think immediately I'll get rid of the... Well, to say its name, we could get rid of, but, like, if they're going to go for Squirming Emergence, that seems to be, like, their plan here, so... Alright, let's just drop down the Soul Cauldron. And I think we'll wait. We'll wait until they go for, like, something... I guess we don't have to. Valtier, hello, hello. We are seeing a lot of the little silver bullets here, but you gotta love it. Let's go ahead and keep this. I don't... Oh... Ley Line of Resonance. At least we've got the Haywire Mite, but I am a little nervous. I got a lot of tap. I think we're gonna, let's do this. Let's commit to the tap land. I don't think I can say no to Roots. Well, we're gonna have to get removal, so I think we're gonna have to say no. Yeah, we'll say no. Yeah, we're just gonna need to see if we can find maybe like a Disfigure or like Anoint with Affliction or something like that. So this is kind of okay. I hate to say it. Another Haywire Mite is actually not that bad, but I am gonna commit to the forest here. We gotta get rid of this Leyline of Resonance. So let's go ahead and play it down, and I think we'll wait until they go for a creature. Yeah, we can yeah. Let's not be hasty. We're not the red deck. We don't have haste. We're not the red deck. All right, so let's wait for the at least go for the like the slick shot, sure. But now we'll do it because once this resolves, then they can start doubling up stuff. Let's do that. So this is why we like the Haywire Mite. All right, yeah, I know we're gonna take a hit here. It's gonna obviously suck, but do your worst, Mono Red. Do your worst. Is that all you got? Come on. You can do better. Honestly, I got a little cocky. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Down to 17 actually is not that bad. So now what do we want to do here? Let's go to the Mortuary. We're still going to have to try and dig for some removal. That's not removal. That's not removal. I guess we'll go for the Gorehound and then just go for the Haywire Mite, I guess. And then because we need to surveil. This Gorehound has some serious surveil power. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. That's crazy. Getting rid of the roots, 2 roots, is literally diabolical, but you kind of have to versus this deck. We just need to remove their stuff. Just the way this deck plays. Okay, 1 damage is weak sauce, so that feels good. We definitely would like to. Man, I can get down another Haywire Mite with the Peerless Recycling. Definitely not going to gift a card either way, so if we get the Haywire Mite, I think that's pretty good, but I don't know. Let's just do this. Let's just go for the Adept, right? We don't have our Tyvar, so we will have to wait a whole entire turn, but we get the Surveil with the Gorehound. Cynical Loner, we like you, Loner, but not today. Stay lonely. I guess I'll attack, I guess. Take this. Take this, Mono Red. Snarling Gorehound. We'll snarl in your face for 1. That's right. Take that. I can't believe we're only taking 1 damage. Just honestly very, very lucky here. But now we have the Dreamthief. This is good. This is actually pretty damn good, though. So we go for the Dreamthief. We get 2 Surveils this way. 1 for the Dreamthief, 1 for the Gorehound. Sure. Walking Claw. I love this card so much, but again, we're just after removal. I hate to say it. It's literally just like removal that we're looking for. That's not removal. I could go for the Adept. Our little squirrel friend here. Guess we'll just swing in. Yeah, the Gorehound, we've made a habit of this. Our little Gorehound going in for you. But I think we can do. I mean, we get back the Loner and the Mite. I mean, it's probably better than just going for the Peerless Recycling, right? I don't know. We'll end the turn. I want to keep up. We'll go for the Peerless Recycling at instant speed. We also do kind of bluff a little bit with this. I don't know if that really does anything, bluffing with, like, 2 cards here, because we do hold up priority. Let's go and chump block here. If they do go for Monstrous Rage, I think I am going to sacrifice the Haywire Mite. If not, and this just goes to the graveyard, I will use the Dreamthief to just draw with the 3 that we have left over, probably. Unless something changes, so no damage. I mean, all things considered, we're doing very, very good here, so... It is tempting to go for the Dreamthief here, but I think we'd rather just get down, like, another, like, set up our strategy here a little bit. Yeah, maybe I should, yeah, I don't know, because I can use the Adept and then just play the Dreamthief. I think that's pretty good, right? So let's go for the Roots. And now we can go in for, do we want to draw? I don't think so, because I've already set up the draw. So let's go ahead and use our little squirrely here. Let's do that. I already committed to not drawing with the Dreamthief, so I think we'll kind of get down the Haywire Mite. And again, we can... Nope, let's not do this. Let's forage by removing stuff in the graveyard. Make sure we do not take our Dreamthief. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, right? Yeah, it's fine, whatever. So now we get our Haywire Mite. And this little squirrel, our little squirrel friend Surveil. I'm looking for removal. That's not removal. Get out of here. Not removal. Surveil, come on, removal. That is not removal, but we'll put it in the graveyard because it does stuff in the graveyard, so that's not the end of the world. But now let's go for the Dreamthief. Do I want to draw, or do I want to just get it down, right? We got three lands to play with here. Guess we'll play it down, and again, nope. We'll go for the Forge. Forage, not Forge. Not Urbass Forge. So, Insidious Roots. Snarling Gorehound removal. That's not removal, but it does go into the graveyard. Sure, whatever. Cynical Loner. Nope, that's not removal. Okay. Double Surveil removal. That's not removal. Nah, Tyvar, we like Tyvar. We'll keep Tyvar, but that is not removal, unfortunately. I would like to keep at least one green source up for the Haywire Mite. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright. Moseying along here. Bang! It's my Snarling Gorehound. Everhard Challenger. Again, we have two Haywire Mites here, so even if they did, you know, do something crazy, Monstrous Rage, I know that, you know, we don't lose the prowess, but we can get rid of the trample. So let's do that. Block you, block you, block you, and again, if they have Monstrous Rage, we can just go for the Haywire Mite to cancel the trample aspect. Turn side out, well, yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's gonna have to be fine. We don't really have a choice here. If they can't trample over, though, like, do we really care that much? Not really, right? And I just took 0 damage, baby. I just took 0 damage. That feels absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and get up 2 life. They do the manifest. Oh, I'm sorry. I lied. We're gonna take 1 from the Heartfire Hero, but that's okay. Heartfire Hero, sure. And again, as long as we can keep up this Haywire Mite action here, I do kind of like this. We missed out on a little bit of mana efficiency here, but now I think we're gonna blow the doors wide open with this Tyvar. Tyvar come out to play with our Insidious Roots, and you already know we're about to go into full-blown Solitaire mode. So let me try and make this kind of quick-ish. You know, come to think of it, I just kind of want another Haywire Mite. We get some more Surveil action. The 3... I guess we'll keep it. I guess. Maybe I should just kind of look for a removal. I swear I put removal in this deck, but let's go for it. Death. No! We're gonna go for the Deathbloom Ritualist. No! Peace, love, and Insidious Roots to you, my friend. We got some hippie action going on here. Let's see what we got. We have the Haywire Mite, Anoint, Affliction. I guess we'll go ahead and drop down whatever. I don't think really. Well, actually, okay, hold on. I need to slow down. I need to get a little bit more coffee in me. I think I'm only like, what, you know, a couple cups down here. I didn't drop. Okay. I am bad at this game. We're supposed to go for the Underground Mortuary turn 1. I don't know what compelled me to do this. Okay. I'm just clicking buttons at this point. Now I got enough land now. We're supposed to get the Deathbloom Ritualist into the graveyard. Yeah, I got no excuses. I don't know what the hell I'm even doing here. I'm just clicking buttons. Don't like turn 1 misplaced, but hey, it is what it is. Let's not cry over spilt milk. Let's see what we got here. Well, we did get our Haywire Mite out. I guess we might as well go on the offense here. That's right. We alleviated our Mite early from Summoning Sickness. I guess that's what we wanted to do. Swing with the Mite early. Alright, Cynical Loner. Hopefully the Loner can find us a little bit more, you know, Mavericks, whatever. Deathbloom Ritualist is supposed to be in the graveyard, but we'll be okay. 3 power is nothing to sneeze at. Go for the throw is fine. I do have the Anoint with Affliction, so there's nothing they can really drop here that I'm really that afraid of. Because, I mean, for 3, I can just get rid of whatever, so. Okay, well, I can't get rid of Ren with the Anoint with Affliction, so. It is a 3-drop, but it is not a creature, so. Oh, God. Wow. Things, I definitely deserve this awkward start, but we'll go ahead and make do with it. Insidious Roots, we'll keep the Insidious Roots. I definitely think that is, you know, don't have anything to pull from the graveyard, but I do think that we want to make use of this, so. Ugh. A little sloppy here. This is really unfortunate, though, because with the Ren's gonna make this unblockable. Or a hexproof. Not gonna make it unblockable, but it will have hexproof, which is gonna be really annoying. So I can't even go for Anoint with Affliction or Disfigure on this, and they're going to start removing my graveyard, which is really annoying. So hopefully we can get the Insidious Roots down, because this is going to be really annoying. Don't really want to block, not really. I could block and then draw, but I don't think so. I kind of would like to just swing in to the Ren. This is actually really annoying, though, because now it's going to stay a creature, so I can't even really swing in. So this Ren is going to continue to live. Oh my gosh, this is really gross. Let's go for Insidious Roots. Ugh. Alright, at least we get the roots down, whatever. I don't think I'm going to swing with the Haywire Mite. Let's just swing it. Oh my gosh, this is rough. Alright, we're up for the challenge, though. We're up for the challenge. End turn. Let's see if they use the food, or if they got removal or something. Trump, honestly, if this is going to die either way, right? If this is going to die either way, I guess we might as well sack this to go for the food. Alright, let's see. At least make some good moves here. Already screwed up the early game, but that's okay. It's okay. We're up for the challenge. We got this Ren. Again, because it is best of one, I think you have to commit to the Disfigure, Anoint with Affliction stuff, because Mono Red just automatically kills you if you don't. Innkeeper's Talent, God. That's probably why they were scared of the Mite, because they have the Innkeeper's Talent. We know they have Vraska going on here. I'm going to need another one. Oh, this is rough. Alright. Well, at least if they want to go for my graveyard, our Insidious Roots will activate. So I guess that's something to be excited about. Let's see if they target my graveyard. Yep. Oh, they are. Wow. Okay, we'll let that resolve. I mean, they're going to activate my own Insidious Roots, so hey, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. It is kind of funny, because like, I'm not really in a good spot, and I'm cheersing them, and could make an ass of myself. I don't think it's not, again, you never know what the opponent's thinking. It's not really meant to be like a cocky cheers. It's meant to be just like, hey, thank you, but... Alright, let's see what we got here. Peace, love, and cut down. I guess we'll kind of be funny with the emotes. Let's go ahead and give them a little sad action here. My turn, and again, ooh, okay, now we got Tyvar with our Insidious Roots. Okay, that's gonna help out a little bit here, but this stupid freaking Ren is still going to be a pain in our side. Thank God we got the Haywire Mite. Okay, this is so clutch. Okay, that is actually beautiful. We're gonna need this Haywire Mite for this stupid Innkeeper's Talent. Can't block you. You're still a pain. These Restless Cottages, hexproof Restless Cottages, have been just a bane of my existence. Bang. I think we're just gonna do this now, right? I mean, beginning of combat, your turn. I guess maybe we wait until that, because that's the first time it would be bad. If they go for Vraska, then we just go for Haywire Mite on the stack. So they're gonna go for that again, sure. Yeah, see, I screwed up here. I mean, why not? What's another misplay, right? I've played so badly this whole game. We'll just let you have another +1/+1 counter. Screw it. I was thinking, like, maybe, like, just maybe, they go in for Vraska, and they're just, like, not really aware while it's on the stack, but that is not going to work. Let's go ahead and block, and then we'll go for the pick-off here. Whew, all right, we're somehow, like, just kind of staying in the game. Innkeeper's Talent, we'll get rid of you. Can't go for that Vraska insta-kill, which is obviously what they're alluding to. But yeah, our removal is not looking good here. Oh, boy. This will be the well, Vraska comes out to play, but we don't have the insta-kill nonsense, so that's nice. This will be a very good, how not to play this deck. How to play nice and suboptimally. So, we're still in this, though. Like, we're still hanging in there. Anoint with Affliction? Oh my god, these Anoint with Afflictions. Oh, god. Alright, let's go for the Deathbloom Ritualist. And this is the most expensive Llanowar elf I've pretty much ever casted. A 5-drop for the measly 1. I guess I could use it for 2, but it's not really going to do anything, right? Let's go ahead and just peck away at one of these walkers with 1 power. I guess we'll just hit you, whatever. Untap you, I guess, so that we can chump block here. Alternatively, we could untap the Ritualist for 1. A measly 1. We're supposed to have this Ritualist be nice and scary, but they've exiled our stuff with the Liliana. It's fine. They have 3 walkers.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
I guess we'll get rid of the Dreamthief so we can draw and then get another Insidious Roots trigger. But yeah, that Restless Cottage with the Wren has exiled our graveyard. Decent chance they just do it again, but at least if they do it, we get the Insidious Roots trigger. So, and this is a 6/6 Restless Cottage. So I mean, like, what the? I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. I mean, draw. They're up to 11 life. I think there is a chance though that we could just kind of go insanely wide, and if they're not running board wipes, go for the throat. I mean, I could. Nothing we can do. We could tap it for mana, but what's that do? It doesn't do anything. If they want to swing in, hold on. If they want to swing in here and they want to take that Dreamthief, because I know they're eyeing it down, we get a chump blocker. Oh, okay, 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 that's not that bad. That's not that bad. We get to keep the Tyvar, so we get a chump blocker. That may have been the momentum swing that we need. Okay, we keep Tyvar. Honest to God, they probably should not have touched my graveyard so they could get the kill on the Tyvar. Oh, yeah. I guess we got another one anyway, so... Alright, well, whatever. We get another Tyvar ability here. Gorehound. Cynical Loner. I guess we'll go for the Gorehound here. Surveil. What? I mean, again, Blooming Marsh, I guess, lands a little slow and icky, because if we've got Tyvar, all of these creatures are going to be a land, kind of. Mill. Okay, Rubblebelt Maverick. I guess we got our Broodspinner out here. Let's go for Broodspinner, and we're gonna just surveil to the high heavens. But I think we can win this way. Let's get rid of that Anoint with Affliction. Another Brood Spider. We're gonna get rid of you. But I think this is kind of how we can win, right? I'm not really banking on this deck having like spot removal. I really don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think they do here, man. Get over a land, sure. Another Snarling. Again, not even. What am I looking for? A Dreamthief? We'll get rid of that because that's value. But we want to go in for. I guess we can do this. We can still go for a Rubblebelt Maverick. So sure. And again, if I could, I can't. But if it becomes necessary, we can go for that Broodspinner. That Broodspinner is going to allow us to go nice and wide. Peerless Recycling, huh? Peerless Recycling can grab us a lovely Tyvar or something like that. I know I am playing a little slowly, but like, you know, I mean, there's no way around it. If you're playing Insidious Roots, you do kind of have to solitaire a little bit and think about your plays, so try and make this a little bit fast, I guess. I can't swing in. I guess we're going to probably instant speed Peerless Recycling, I guess. Can't swing in. Food, you don't really mind about that, but you know what? I don't know. I think I'm actually sitting relatively okay here. Yeah, sacrifice a creature. I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. So I guess we'll sacrifice. What do we? I like the plants, but like whatever. You know what? We'll get the Gorehound. Gorehound's fine. Another Lily. That's fine. Sacrificing is not that bad in a token deck because we can just go extremely wide. Like, I don't really care. Whatever.
One of your friends has to leave.
I guess we don't even really need Peerless Recycling. Sure, if they want to target my stuff, they're gonna get me another Insidious Roots trigger, so whatever. Again, this is how not to pilot. We didn't go for the Rubblebelt Maverick, and we sacrificed one of our only other ones, so now we actually can go for Peerless Recycling. Again, just learn from my mistakes. I'm just moseying along. Somehow, this deck, I mean, I think I'm like, I think we're doing kind of okay with this deck. All things considered, I don't see anyone playing Insidious Roots, but I can't double block, but I can chump block. I guess we'll just chump block. Again, though, it seems crazy, but our win condition is just gonna be swarming the board. So like, I don't really mind to chump block one of our like big ones, because you can kind of just see where this deck's going. Like, I don't like, what's their win condition? I don't know. I think they're gonna have a hard time keeping up with us. So we got the Broodspinner. Probably not, right? Unless we want to go for the +1 on the Maverick. Let's do this first. Rubblebelt Maverick, I guess we'll go for you. Insidious Roots, let's go off. Okay, looking good. So we can go for the Broodspinner now, right? I don't know if I'm ready to do it. Let's go for the Dreamthief instead. So Dreamthief will go off. Let's get a little draw action going on here. Haywire Mite's looking pretty good. Again, I think as long as we just, like, stay true to our game plan, like, how can they win? We don't really have any, like, ultimates to, like, really... There we go!